Hey, what's up guys, Nick here, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'll be covering something pretty interesting that I've spent a very large chunk of the past 3 years of my life doing. I know that sounds pretty over the top, pretty crazy, but it's actually very true. Today we'll be having a look at Halo 5 and just how much time I've spent in the game and what I've really got in return for the time I've invested into it. So to give you an idea of my kind of statistics in Halo 5, I have over 210,000 kills in the game, and that doesn't even include custom game kills or any AIs that I've killed in campaign. This is just Arena and Warzone. I've played over 10,400 multiplayer matches in Warzone and Arena, so again, no custom games, this is just purely online. So over 10,000 matches is a lot. That's a lot of times to load into a game, get killed repeatedly, and then load into a different game over and over again. But you're probably wondering, how long has all of this taken you? How long have you spent in Halo 5 actually trying to get these different stats? My total time for just Arena and Warzone in Halo 5, so my time spent playing online, is over 65 days played. So I've spent 65 days of my life playing Arena/Warzone in Halo 5. So if I included my campaign time and also my custom games time, this would probably be at least 70 something, which is kind of insane to think about. So you're probably wondering, Nick, why are you telling me these stats? I don't really care how long you've played Halo 5 for. If anything, 65 days makes you a bit of a no-life, so you should probably stop whenever you're not ahead. But in my defense, as a Halo YouTuber, someone who does this as my job, I can kind of get away with it, okay? That's my one line of defense. But the reason why I'm telling you this, the reason why I'm telling you my stats for Halo 5 is because I think the reward that I've gotten for the time invested is not very justified. It's nowhere near the level of what I think it should be. I would consider myself a pretty hardcore Halo player. I'm definitely not a casual when it comes to playing the game. I play it near enough every single day. But what I've earned from my 65 days played is level 151 in Halo 5. Alright, the Spartan rank 151 Snake Eater pack. Let's open this. Is it worth all that grind? Over 3 years? Wow, this is amazing. I'm so happy I have this Guardian emblem. I'm gonna rock it for one game, but yep, that's what I get for 151. Very epic. I reached level 151 just the other day, and that's great. It's awesome. I'm finally 151, but the big problem is I still have another level to go, which is going to take me another couple of months at least to reach. Now, I know there's ways of gaining experience faster. I know there's ways to do it a little bit quicker than what I have done, but for someone like me who just plays the game at a normal pace every single day, you know, that's the only difference between me and a casual. I'm on every single day. But for someone who has played this much, the fact that I'm not even max rank yet blows my mind, and it seems kind of insane to me. So in today's video, I thought I would talk about the future of leveling up in Halo games, how I think it should be in comparison to Halo 5, because obviously Infinite is the next game. So a lot of my videos will be talking about where I think things could be changed or maybe a little bit different going forward from what we've seen in previous Halo games, especially Halo 5, because as much as I love the game, there are some serious things about this game that I do not want to see return with Halo Infinite. So let me jump into a game real quick and we'll start discussing how I think leveling should work in the next Halo game. Alright, we're playing a game of Super Fiesta, so this is actually my first game of the day as well. Getting my excuses out there nice and early, but it is what it is. If I do well, I do well. If I don't, I don't. It's whatever. Let me get it out of the way first of all of why I actually care about my rank in Halo 5 in 2019. Obviously, the game came out quite a while ago now, so my rank really shouldn't matter that much on a game that's getting this old. But if you guys didn't hear or didn't know, 343 basically announced that in Halo Infinite, there is going to be a reward for any players that manage to get to rank 152 in Halo 5. So if you get there, you get a slight reward of some kind in Halo Infinite. So, you know, as a Halo content creator, I kind of want this. I kind of want to be able to show this off and flex it whenever the game does come out. Nobody has any idea of what this reward is going to be. It could be an emblem, it could be a helmet, it could be whatever is in the game. I don't know, but we have no idea what it's going to be. But all I know is I definitely want to have it whenever the game comes out. So myself and a couple other Halo content creators are still grinding for 152. We definitely still want to try and get it before the game comes out, because I know for a fact whenever Infinite launches, I probably won't ever touch Halo 5 ever again. It's not because I hate the game or dislike it or anything like that. It's just when Infinite comes out, that's going to be all I want to focus on. So I don't have to worry about coming back to this game to try and get some experience. But the way that ranking up in Halo 5 works is pretty simple. There's nothing much to it. All you have to do is basically play the game and you're good to go. If you just play the game a ton, you'll gain experience and you'll rank up. Slowly but surely, you will rank up. So it starts off pretty normal. You know, you start at level 1, obviously, and as you play more, you rank up at a pretty normal normal pace. But whenever you get into the level 140s area-ish, it slows down pretty drastically. It gets pretty damn slow, and it becomes a real struggle after that. I feel like I was level 140 to 150 for about a year and a half, if not like 2 years. So it took me a long time to get kind of anywhere in this game when it came to the rank. But now that I'm level 151, I feel like I'm finally nearing the end of this tunnel. I have 15 million more experience to go. That's how much I need between level 151 and 152. 15 million, which is insane. But I kind of worked it out in my head. If I get about 100,000 every single day, it'll take me about 5 months or so to get to the max rank, to get to 152. So if I just keep playing the way I am, I should be able to get there by about the middle of the year. But I have to say, I'm not a fan of how you rank up in Halo 5 whatsoever. I don't think it feels rewarding. I don't feel like it actually shows your time invested well whatsoever. As I said during the intro, I've been playing Halo 5 pretty much every single day for about 3 years now, and all I have to show for that is being level 151. I've invested 65 in-game days in this game, and I'm still not the max rank yet. So if you're some super casual player, maybe you only have time to play like twice a week, you literally will never get max rank in this game. And yes, I know that getting max rank in a game should show your dedication. It should show that you're actually someone who has spent a lot of time playing, but I still feel like if it's anywhere over like 50 days, you're getting a little bit ridiculous, but that's just my opinion. Of course, some of you out there will probably think, no, I think it's fair that it takes a long time, you know, should be a really, really hard challenge that only the super dedicated players should be able to get. I totally get that point, 100%, I totally understand that, but I just feel like there should be a bit of a line, there should be a bit of a limit to how extreme it should go, and I feel like Halo 5 just crosses it just a little bit. But of course, some of you guys might think differently. If you do, make sure you drop a comment down below, let me know. I want to hear all the different opinions about the ranking up in Halo 5. Do you think it's good that it takes so ridiculously long, or do you wish it didn't take quite as long because you think it is kind of ridiculous, a bit like myself? But how do I think it should be going forward with future Halo games? Do I think it should be the same as Halo 5, where it's all based off experience and you kind of go from there and you rank up as you just play the game more and more, or should there be somewhat of a new system? In my opinion, I think Halo Reach did the ranking up system the best out of any Halo game, and Halo Reach isn't even my overall favorite multiplayer Halo game. It's actually far from it. Halo 3 would be my absolute favorite. But when it comes to how things function in that game, I think it did a really, really fantastic job. I think it did probably the best job out of any of the other Halo games, like the customization, the ranking up, how you actually, you know, gain experience and stuff like that. I was just a really, really big fan of it. I've talked about this before. I actually made an entire video based off daily challenges, but challenges were a great way in Halo Reach to gain experience in a different way every single day. You had a new challenge, you had something new to kind of work on and think about and focus on for that day, and also like weekly challenges and stuff like that. So they did a really good job of kind of having fresh ways to actually try and level up. But with Halo Infinite, there's way more ways they could try and think of ways to gain experience alongside daily challenges and stuff like that. So Infinite definitely has a great basis going off because, you know, they know what people already like. Holy moly, I actually recognize the guys in the other team as well. That's how you do it. You know, if you see someone that you know in the enemy team in Halo, you always gotta try extra hard just to kind of rub it in that you're the better player. But GG anyways. Yeah, we're now playing some big team Super Fiesta, which is just obviously the bigger version of Super Fiesta, because the game will hopefully last a little bit longer. I'll get some more experience. But the biggest difference between Halo Reach and any 343 Halo game is that they seem to do away with the ranking systems that older Halo games had already made for themselves. The big difference is that Halo Reach would actually have names for their ranks. Instead, 343's games just go for numbers, which I personally find to be a little bit boring, to be honest with you. I always prefer saying something like, oh, I just got to the rank of captain, instead of saying, oh, I got to rank 30. Yay, that's cool for me, right? I always think having a name for your rank is always going to be better for the player, especially because it's something you can flex, you know? You can say, I'm level 152 versus I'm the max rank, I'm the mythic commander, Spartan Overlord, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. Side note, I should never be hired for thinking of the names of ranks in Halo games, just throwing that out there, just letting you all know. You all get my point, you all understand what I'm trying to get at here. Being called an actual name for your rank instead of just having a number for it is always going to be better. So the key points for Halo Infinite that I want to see is I don't think it should take just as long to actually rank up, and if it does, it should definitely be a little bit more worth your while whenever you rank up. With Halo 5, all you get is an emblem whenever you rank up. For example, I actually hate the emblems for 151 and 152. I don't think they're nice looking whatsoever. So there's no real reward, there's no real drive for me to get the max rank in Halo 5, besides the reward that I will potentially get in Halo Infinite that I have no idea what it's going to be. I just know that I want it. That's all I know. So with Halo Infinite, there definitely needs to be more rewards. There needs to be a bit more of a drive to actually try and rank up in the game. May that be some kind of really special helmet for each rank you get to, or something like that. The players should be able to have something more than just an emblem, something in-game. I feel is very, very important whenever you get up a rank. If I'm going to spend 80 days getting the max rank in Halo Infinite, I want to get some insane looking helmet that will say to other people, basically, I'm a really good player, I got max rank in this game, and you only wish you could wear this helmet. Something like that, you know what I mean? Compared to Halo 5, where I get the 152 and I just have an emblem to wear. There is a key difference there, so hopefully 343 have kind of learned from their mistakes of not having enough rewards for the players in the game. But I want you guys' feedback. Do you think a more Halo Reach-ish system for ranking up would be better, where we get credits and stuff like that, where you can also buy your armor? Things like that. I think that'd be really cool. Reach also had a bit of a slot machine, so you would get a random amount of credits at the end of the game on top of what you already earned. So one game could be way better than the others, so there's a bit of a randomness there, which I don't totally hate. You know, obviously I like knowing what I'm going to get, but if I have the chance of getting an absolute ton at the end of the game, I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that. I've always wanted to know why or how they came to the decision to make 152 the final rank in Halo 5. Why was it not, you know, level 150 or something a bit more, you know, precise, I guess? 152 just seems super random to me, but there probably is some actual reason behind it. So if any of you know that, make sure you drop a comment down below. Let me know why it's 152 and not 150 or something like that. But I just think that Halo Reach had some really good ideas in the game at the time, so I'd love to see them come back in newer, updated ways for sure with Halo Infinite. Hey, and we got the victory. Let's go. That's 2 wins. Load of experience. Every game I'm just focused on experience, so I have a ton of XP boosts, everything like that. Let's see how much experience I actually got from that game. I got 7,366. But that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed my little discussion, my little chat about leveling up in Halo Infinite, how I would like to see it. I would like to see more of a Halo Reach system, but if you disagree, if you think that is not the route we should take, let me know down in the comments. I finally reached level 151 in Halo 5, so level 152 is somewhat on the horizon. It's a really far away horizon, but we're getting there slowly. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like and a comment down below. Subscribe if you're brand new. I would really appreciate it. Thank you all so much for watching. Love you all. I'll see you in the next one.